Hi everyone, my name is Sasha Lombardi and I am your host for the Miss World Canada 2022 Head-to-Head Challenge. Welcome to Group 3. There will be 5 groups of 10 contestants. There is one winner from each group. They will advance to the top 5 Head-to-Head Challenge. One winner will be selected as the Head-to-Head Challenge winner overall, and they will advance to the top 20 of the Miss World Canada 2022 competition. Please welcome our first contestant. Would you like to share a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. My name is Lauren Peterson, and I am from Ottawa, Ontario. My career is in child psychology, as I am a child and youth counselor, and my lifelong passion is creating additions in the mental health care system here in Canada.
What can you say to those people who believe mental health is just a generational fad?
What a fantastic question. I get this actually often in my practice. And overall, to those individuals that kind of tell me these types of things, I try and guide them towards just the understanding that in 2022, we have made groundbreaking changes already in the mental health care research, and it's not a generational thing, right? We're just learning more and we're uncovering more, and when I hear that, I want to balance that. Maybe it's their projection from their own childhood. So validate and guide them towards the right answer.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll now welcome our next contestant, contestant 1, Tenzin. Please share a little bit about yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Tenzin. I'm from Calgary, Alberta. Right now I'm a dental assistant and I'm planning to go back to school for undergrad.
You seem to be extremely proud about your Tibetan culture. What should people know about Tibet?
Something interesting about Tibet is it's really rich in culture and it's all about wisdom. There's not much Tibetan here in Canada, and it's also amazing food.
Thank you so much. Our next contestant is number 6. Please welcome Quinn.
Hello, my name is Quinn Teachma. For a career, I have chosen to help everyday women feel like queens through the power of boudoir photography, because I truly believe that confidence can change someone's life.
How did growing up off the grid shape your life? What were the positive and negative aspects of it?
Well, it was definitely unique, and I believe that it gave me a very interesting perspective. It showcased that you don't need a lot of resources to build something very big, like my business that I have built from the ground up. And the negative was, of course, those lack of resources.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our next contestant is contestant number 50. Please welcome Anna to our head-to-head challenge.
Hello everyone.
Please share a little bit about yourself.
My name is Anna. 4 years ago, I immigrated to Canada. Originally, I'm from Ukraine, but at age of 7, I moved to Israel with my mother, where I finished my study as a radiology technician. And today I'm here in Canada as twice immigrant, and I had to learn 4 languages through my life. And English is my 4th language. And recently, I have received my Canadian certificate as a radiology technician, and I'm super excited to pursue my career in the healthcare here in Canada.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
25% of Canadians are immigrants, and they are still struggling to find a job easily. As an immigrant yourself, twice in your lifetime, in your opinion, what should we do to ease this problem?
I think the first thing that we should do to ease this problem is to concentrate on learning the local language and providing education. That's what I did. Since arriving, I have learned English and French from scratch, and that's how I was able to pursue my career in the healthcare and receive my certificate. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our next contestant is contestant number 40, Charlotte. Welcome to the head-to-head challenge.
Thank you.
Please share a bit about yourself.
Hi, my name is Charlotte. I'm 22 years old. Fun fact about me is I love alpacas. For school, I'm currently pursuing a degree in business administration at Oklahoma University, and for work, I'm a recruiter at Robert Half.
for sharing that. If you had the time and money to embark on an adventure, what would it be?
I would go to India, as that's where my roots are. I've traveled there once, but there's still so much to learn and so much to see. Learning about my history, about my family, about my ancestors, and even the culture, because it's so rich and so beautiful. I would also love to spend more time at my uncle's orphanage as he hosts 70 plus kids, be able to inspire them and use my own stories and trials to encourage them and push them to step outside of their comfort zone and achieve their dreams.
Okay, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
The next contestant is number 45, MJ. Welcome.
Hi, thank you, Sasha.
Please share a bit about yourself for the audience at home.
Great. I'm Mary Jo. I'm an award-winning marketer, model, and a health coach. I graduated at the top of my class in marketing. I've done 6 runways and 7 magazines. I also lost 50 pounds, and I want to inspire others with my story and show them that anything is possible. I also like to travel, and I've been to 23 countries, and I'm learning Spanish. Entonces, hola, soy Maria Jose, mucho gusto for my Spanish speakers.
Obesity in kids has tripled in Canada in the last 30 years. Where have we failed as a society, and what can we do to reverse this?
Great question. Yes, you're right. Childhood obesity has risen, and now 1 in 4 children in Canada are overweight or obese. As far as society goes, today we are all on our phones, we're on our computers and our gaming consoles, and when we are on those, we're not typically moving that much. So what we need to change is getting kids more active, making sure that they have access to affordable physical activity programs, as well as education. Education on what food should we be eating, how much should we be eating, when, all of those things that both parents and kids can learn more about. And that is what I strive to do through my Beauty with a Purpose project called Health First, which is bringing that physical activity and education to underserved communities across Canada. In 2023, my goal is to get active with 1,000 children across the country.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please welcome our next contestant, number 37, Sylvia.
Hello. Hello everyone, my name is Sylvia Murithi. I'm 24 years old, currently taking my undergraduate in engineering at Toronto Metropolitan University, or rather Ryerson University. And fun fact about me, I love to travel a lot. I like meeting new people, I like to engage in different activities and just be able to take part as part of my group.
Are mentorship programs in Canada in need of more diffusion?
That's a good question. I feel mentorship in Canada needs more diffusion, and especially because it's very, we never stop growing. So whenever we are able to reach more people, you never know the impact that you're gonna give to someone. So the more people that we are able to reach, the more that we are able to help them, and especially discovering their skills based on who they are, the more impact we're able to create. And it's very powerful that the power of the tongue is very strong. So whenever you're able to speak, you don't know whose life you're making an impact on.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Please welcome contestant number 25, Sarah.
Hello.
Welcome to the Head-to-Head Challenge.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
Whenever you're ready, please share with the audience a bit about yourself.
Sure. So obviously my name is Sarah. I'm 22 years old. I grew up in an entrepreneurial home surrounded by hockey, art, and culture. I was inspired by my grandmother, who was a trailblazer for women in business, to pursue a degree in business, first at Trinity Western University, before transferring to the University of Waterloo in business and communications. Since then, I've gotten involved in over 20 clubs and sport teams, and I have loved getting involved in my community since.
You mentioned you were raised in a home founded around servitude. Explain more about that.
I love that word, truly. Servitude means living an others-focused life in our family. It means putting others before yourself, obviously making sure your own needs and your mental health are taken care of, but it's also recognizing your blessings and the opportunities that you have and spreading those for others, that they have the same opportunities as you. And so that's exactly what I wanted to do through my Beauty with a Purpose, is making sure that I was blessed with an education, that other people can be educated in different ways as well. And I focus specifically on anti-trafficking. So mine's called the Makeup Project.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much.
Our next contestant is number 46. Please welcome Lisa to the head-to-head challenge.
Thank you so much.
Share a little bit about yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Lisa. After graduating university with a 4.0 average and getting 99 percentile on the MCAT, I was lucky enough to attend University of Ottawa for my medical degree. And for the last 3 years, I've worked as a physician in the city of London, Ontario. Fun fact about me, every day is a new day, so I always try to challenge myself by trying something new. Before, I have tried snowboarding, longboarding, and even rock climbing, which I still do at least 3 times a week if I have the time. And this year, my new challenge is pageantry, and this is my first time in a pageant. I'm so excited to be in the nationals. It's so wonderful meeting all these talented, passionate, and driven young women from across Canada and listening to their stories and sharing their experiences.
Well, welcome to the pageant world.
Thank you so much.
Less than 1 in 5 Canadians have received a COVID booster shot. Are we bringing down the barriers too fast around the pandemic?
What an excellent question. So as a physician, my opinion on this may come off a little strong, but I believe we're bringing the barriers down a little too fast because every day COVID is still evolving and there's still a lot of different versions of COVID out there that are spreading. And because not many people are vaccinated against COVID with continuous boosters, it's still possible to continue to spread COVID. And it is a very difficult situation though, because there's a lot of information and misinformation out there in the world. And people are getting very frustrated sitting at home and not being able to go out and enjoy their lives. But I believe the barriers are coming down a little bit too fast, and for everyone's sakes, if you could slow down a little bit or push boosters a little more by making it more accessible, it would be better for the general health of Canada.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Please welcome contestant number 10, Dolores. Welcome to the head-to-head challenge.
Hi, thank you for having me. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I won't forget to ask your question this time. So whenever you're ready, you can share a bit about yourself.
Absolutely. Hi everyone, my name is Dolores, and I'm coming from Vancouver, British Columbia. A fun fact about me is that I've been published in Vogue 5 times, and I've been a model for over 14 years. Besides that, I'm also a full-time student at the University of British Columbia, studying a double major program in psychology and philosophy, and I am in my last semester. Besides that, I also volunteer for 7 different organizations because I love giving back to the community.
Thank you for sharing. Our healthcare system is struggling across the country, failing to provide needs to Canadians, including cancer patients. Breast cancer is something close to your heart. How can we improve cancer care in Canada?
Primarily, I agree with the statement that the healthcare system is facing a health crisis, and there is a dismissal of cancer patients, especially with breast cancer, leading to a later stage of diagnosis for a lot of women. I think primarily we should be focusing on educating everyone that has a higher risk of developing breast cancer or cancer in general, and knowing their risk factors, they can actually work towards preventing cancer or at least preventing later stages of cancer.
Thank you so much.
That
That concludes Group 3 of the Head-to-Head Challenge. Stay tuned for Group 4.